freaking... I hate that so much. I keep forgetting to change my hotkey. Anyway, we will continue onward. We're about to fight a boss, and at least that's something relatively exciting, I suppose. I need to actually do something like that. That one, I believe, and I need to get my book. Once again, things you should do prior to starting, but you know me, always being stupid. Not that far. Not that far either. There we go. Okay, I don't really need it for the boss, so I'm not particularly sure why I pulled it out, but I'm going to use it for the trial thing that's coming up here. No, you.
Everyone, quick! Sin spawn!
And there's the boss I was talking about. How exciting! So with this boss, the little tentacly things in the back will absorb any damage or any magic damage directed at the Sin Spawn Duhikamajira over there. Guineaux? I have no idea how to pronounce that. So you have to kill the tentacles, so just hit them in the faces. They're really quite weak, to be honest. I believe they only have 400 health or so. Let me check. 450 is how much health they have. You don't need to worry about dark attack or anything like that on those things, so just hit them in the face. They deal a decent amount of damage. She's going to be in the rest of the fight, so I'm going to swap her out. He has piercing, which actually enables him to hit the boss now with melee attacks, because it'll pierce the shell, the armor on him. And you can see it absorbs water and whatnot. But we don't care, we just want to kill these things first. And he would do almost its entire health pool and damage. I'll give Yuna some experience here in a second. These guys are not weak to fire, which I found odd, but they half damage lightning and ice, or thunder and ice, or whatever. So try not to hit them with those. Do that. Kimahri will stay in the party. That's not good. Didn't actually do very much. Kimahri's going to stay in the party because he deals some pretty good damage. Titus will swap to Yuna because she needs experience for a second. And he will swap to Lulu, and Lulu can now start casting fire on this thing, which should kill it pretty quickly. Theoretically, anyway. And then it'll open up. Very dramatically, I might add. And Venom is why Yuna would be in the group, because it does poison. No one likes poison. So, oops, no, you need to Suna him. If I can, I hate the selection in this fight, because it's just all sorts of weird. He knows magic, not really an issue. He's also relatively quick. For someone of his size, I guess. But he's still not terribly hard if you actually know what you're doing, so. Always cast fire. She's gonna cast Cure on him. Keep in mind there's no select everyone capability in this game. Certain spells hit everyone, certain spells cannot. Like right now would be a good time to have certain spells hit everyone, but we can't just do Cure All right now. So I'll have to deal with it. Now we can swap out to... may as well swap to Sleepy here. Or Titus. And just bash its face in. One last fire spell should be good. If you would stop poisoning Kimahri, that would be fantastic. But that's not going to happen. Luckily, none of the status ailments move from battle to battle, as far as I know. I could be mistaken. I often am mistaken, so keep that in mind. And we have defeated a... This is what? The second Sin Spawn we've killed, I believe. And he's panting for some reason.
Sorry about that. Hope to break you in a little slower.
Being a guardian's tiring.
You handle yourself pretty well. You got talent.
You're darn right I do.
So, what are these Sin Spawn anyway?
Spawns of sin.
Fiends. They fall from Sin's body and are left behind in its wake.
Spawns of sin.
Comes back
Hence the
for him.
name.
You gotta be quick.
That moment when Waka told me I had talent in battle, I think that was when I started seriously considering becoming a guardian.
Sadly, I forgot to actually get an overkill on this thing, so we're missing out on a bit of AP there, but, you know, you can always make it up later. I believe you get some better items as well on the bosses if you overkill them. Once again, not terribly important, I just like to try and do it as much as possible. Make things a little easier in the long run.
So, they got fiends in Xanarkand too?
Just a few. It's a big deal when one shows up, though. Hey, since when have you believed me about Xanarkand
Since
anyway?
about 2 seconds ago.
I've been thinking. Maybe people sin gets to don't die. Maybe sin carries them through time, like 1,000 years through time. And then one day, maybe they just pop back, see?
Amazing. Simply amazing.
Look at her
You make
cleavage.
up one theory after another, refusing to face the simple truth. Sin didn't take Chapu anywhere. Sin crushed him and left him on the Jose shore.
Way
Your
to be a
brother
douche
won't
about it.
just pop back.
Like how
Oh,
Eunice is
and one more
concerned.
thing. No matter how much you want it, no one can take Chapu's place.
I can.
No one can replace Sir Jekt, for that matter.
I can't.
And there's no replacement for Lord Braska, either. It's pointless to think about it. And sad.
Like how Walker just kind of sits down.
I could never be what Chapu was. Well, stuff happens. Best not to worry.
Waka, Lulu, and Waka's brother, Chapu. Something had happened between them a long time ago. I was sure of it.
You're a genius, Titus.
Well, whatever it was none of my business, that's for sure. Best not to go there.
How did you ever discover something happened between them, considering they all know each other? Anyway, welcome to the second temple of many in this game. There's one, actually no, there's not one for each summon. Technically there is one for each summon, just not all of them have actual temples. Anyway, this is obviously Kilika Temple, because we're in Kilika at a temple, so... once again, this one's fairly easy. These guys are praying, blah blah blah. There's nothing really to do here, but walk forward. Who are you? Famous people come here. Cutscenes come here. Who are these people and why are they wearing purple?
You here to pray for victory too?
Us pray? Who needs to pray? The Luca goers always win.
Oh yeah? Then why you here?
We've been praying for some competition this year.
These people are
So what's your
douchebags,
goal
by the way.
this time? You gonna do your best again?
Yep, douchebags.
Ha! It's too bad your best isn't good enough. Why even bother showing up?
This time, we play to win.
Ooh, play away. Just remember, even kids can play, boys.
He's also kind
See
of
you in the
gay.
finals.
That Waka's just like, hey, see ya.
We'll beat them. We have to.
You know that team?
Nope.
Putting people down. They're as bad as my old man.
But Sir Jekt was a kind and gentle man.
Except for when he was
my
not.
Jekt. Even 10 years after he left. Just thinking about my old man got me angry. But maybe that was just my way of keeping him... Nah.
That's our way of keeping him in our mind, by the way, is what he meant to say. Or in his heart, or something like that. Some variation of that. Actually, I didn't mean to go all the way in yet. Let me go back out. There's a save point there for a reason, by the way. Most of the... I can't go back out, can I? Nope. I'll check it later. I was gonna check the other rooms. Most of the temples will have a save point in or near them, so...
Lord O'Holland, guide our feet.
Magically. You can stand and watch or pray. I believe it doesn't make any difference in either of these. I think you get a few relationship points or whatever for doing this. By the way, the game tracks relationship points between... who does it track?
A summoner.
I believe it tracks Lulu, Yuna, and Riku.
My name is Yuna, from the Isle of Besaid.
Donna.
And she is wearing as little clothing as physically possible, and still keeping this in a teen-rated game.
My.
Is it teen or is it mature? I don't
And all
remember.
these people are your guardians? My, what a rabble.
So we've just met two
As I recall,
douchebags in a
Lord
row.
Braska had
That's
two
just fantastic.
Quality over quantity, my dear. Whatever were you thinking? I have need of only one guardian. Right, Bartello?
Let's see how well that goes, trust me.
I only have as many guardians as there are people I can trust. I trust them all with my life.
And my
To have
multicolored
so many
eyes.
guardians is a joy and an honor. Even more so than being my father's daughter. Of course, I would never think of questioning your ways either.
So don't be a douche and question mine.
So, Lady Donna, I ask of you, please leave us in peace.
You douche.
You do what you want, Bartello, we're leaving.
Nope, well, she's still gonna be a douche, apparently. I never really do like her, by the way.
A guardian is
Or the
someone
Luca
someone can
goers.
rely on. Someone she can trust with her
If
life.
you remember, Luca is
I
actually where
wonder,
we're going.
Did
So.
Yuna feel that way about me?
Awkward
What's
silence.
she smiling about?
Just, you know, awkward. Okay, yeah, I think you can pray again if you talk to him, doesn't really matter again. I'm gonna save, because I do that constantly. In fact, I've already saved 17 times in 4 hours. That's how many save points there were. Except, actually, I think I skipped one, so... Oh well. So now we're going to go over here
Faith is below.
to the
Let's do it.
Faith.
The faith?
But first, the Cloister of Trials.
Like how she just ignores him.
Tamari, Waka, ready?
Strength, everyone.
Everyone just ignore Titus, awkwardly standing there. And apparently we're not going.
Hey, what gives?
You're not a guardian yet.
Aw.
We'll be back as soon as we can, okay?
Oh, sure, soon. Like tomorrow soon, I bet.
Let me just go ahead and sleep on a rock outside, it'll be fine. So, nothing happens, you can't really go down, because I'm pretty sure the elevator... Does it come back up, actually? It sounds like it does. No? There it is. So the elevator does actually come back up.
Where's Yuna?
That's apparently what you're supposed to do.
Then why
And I
are
keep
you
feeling like I'm gonna
here?
sneeze.
Hey, I'm not a guardian, so I'm not supposed to go in, right?
Not a guardian, you say?
Douchebag alert.
Hey, wait! Ah,
I'm being
let me go!
kidnapped.
Go! Hey, what's the big idea?
They are throwing me in there in an
Just
attempt
a little
to
game.
sabotage Yuna, which actually doesn't matter if I'm in there or not, apparently, but that is the intended goal.
Really bad.
By the way, you cannot ride the elevator back up. It's not possible. So.
Come on, go up!
There you go. And oddly enough, they actually give you an option at this door. You can just sit here and wait. Once again, doesn't do anything, so just go ahead and go inside.
Only guardians allowed. And I'm sure no guardian.
But we're doing it anyway. We're doing it live.
Well, I guess it's too late now.
It wouldn't be if you knew how to ride the elevator back up, but whatever. Hello, Monicio. And welcome to the second Cloister of Trials in the game. This one's a bit more complicated than the first one, but it's still relatively easy. The first thing you're going to have to do, obviously, is pick this sphere up. This is a Kilika sphere. It makes fire. I'm not sure of the relationship there, but stick it in the door, door lights on fire, and then you need to remove it in order to get through the door. Which is something that you kind of have to figure out yourself, but... So that happens. Then we need to continue into the room. I'm actually going to read a little bit on the thing here for this. Put that there is what it says. To make a glyph appear above, remove the sphere, insert it into one of the side shelves. Okay. That's okay, Monicio, it's okay. Put it in there just for storage is basically what it says. And then touch the glyph, which should open up this wall if I'm not mistaken. Remove the glyph sphere, I believe is this one, and it says don't push it, you tard. and set it on one of the side shelves, which is interesting. I'm not sure I would have thought of that, but whatever. So we're gonna go in here. There's actually a reset thing on here, in here, and you can push the thing out here, but it's easier to just step on the reset switch. It'll force the pedestal out here, and then you need to take the Kilika sphere from the wall over here, right? Yes. That'll get rid of the fire out there in the middle, I think. No? Okay, well, it was supposed to extinguish the flames, but, you know, whatever. Return to the previous chamber. We need to get the glyph sphere from here and put it back where we took that Kilika sphere from. It should open the wall, if I'm not mistaken. Insert. Please. There it goes. And now the fire should go out because it's not connected anymore. Yep. Okay. So we need to take this doohickey and push it over to that switch over there, that push it that we stepped on earlier. So just push it straight to there and then start pushing it to the right. They should line up pretty easily. If you would push it, Titus, Tudus. Tedious. Okay, and then it lines up automatically, and then push it in. And that should cause that to fall, as it does right there. So I need to put the, take the Kilika sphere down here out. I'm not sure why it's not lighting this place on fire, but whatever. And put it next to the exit here, which will light that door up. That is the exit, by the way, don't go through yet. Then we need to get the destruction sphere, which is in that chamber we opened up here, and put it in that slot down there that we opened up. And this is still a relatively easy one, by the way. Some of the later ones are just ridiculous. That should blow up the wall here, and we'll get our chest, and then we can leave. Hello, chest. We get a red armlet, which is fire immunity, if I'm not mistaken. So just pick this up, wait for it to go out, and then walk through. Yes, there we go. You can carry it in there, it doesn't matter, really. I believe you can actually set it back in the door. I'm not sure, though. Hello, it's me again.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
It was Donna and that big musclehead man.
Yuna will be the one to suffer the consequences.
Except nothing will actually happen.
What consequences?
She could be excommunicated.
No one has to know. So it took me forever the first time I came in here to figure this out, but you just have to talk to them a few times. Just wait.
So what's in there anyway?
Magic.
The faith, remember?
Oh yeah, that thing, right.
What's a faith?
The faith are people who gave their lives
Thank you,
to
Lulu.
battle sin. Yevon took their souls, willingly given from their still living bodies.
Willingly given.
Huh?
Now they live forever, trapped in statues. But when a summoner beckons, the souls of the faith emerge once again.
And those are the
That's what we
summons.
call an Aeon.
Right there.
All that in this room?
It's just a statue, man. You don't need anything fancy for it.
So what's Yuna doing in there?
She prays with all her heart for a way to defeat sin.
You don't say. And then I believe talk to
The
Lulu?
chamber beyond is a sacred place.
What? Even Guardians can't go?
I skipped that a little bit, sorry. Hello, River.
Oh.
Just wait. Yes, yes. Talk to him. He blocks you. To talk to Lulu again? Or do I have to try and leave? I can't. I could look at the book, but I can't remember. Do I have to... Okay, there we go. I knew it was some way to figure that out. I am doing good, River. Thank you for asking. How are you?
There was something I didn't tell anyone else that day. That song we heard there, in the temple, I knew it from my childhood.
You'll also hear it a lot
It
in
was proof
this
that
game.
Spira and Xanarkin were connected. Somehow. At least to me it was. Maybe that's why suddenly I felt like I just wanted to go home. I tried to say something to tell them, but the words wouldn't come.
He knows the song. Kill him. We can't have him reproducing. It was supposed to be blurry in that Sing River. So this is Ifrit, or Ifrit. I'm not sure if it's Ifrit or Ifrit in the actual pronunciation, but we're going to go with Ifrit. These are all going to be summons that you've seen before, and I'm going to keep standard naming. I've decided to keep standard naming on everything. And I'm going to search these side rooms now, just in case there's any loots in there. Is there any loots? Loots? No loots. Okay, well, bollocks to you people. The one thing that I don't know how to fix in this is the thing around the hair that some of you might have noticed, or might notice now. Hello? Your mommy and daddy are a place called the Far Plane. They're not coming home. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and do sphere grids, why not? We're gonna continue going that way. He still can't do anything useful. She is about to learn an ability. What is she? Focus. Something I very rarely use. It does the same thing it does in every other Final Fantasy, which means it boosts your magic power. Which is pretty good. It's useful in some instances. I just never really need it. One thing I haven't discussed is these spheres down here, these blue ones, you can put these into empty nodes, as it says up there, and it'll change it into that sphere. So for instance, I could give someone extra MP or someone extra luck or whatever. Luck spheres are very hard to find, they're very rare. So don't waste those. Usually you want to just, is that another extract? Yeah, I don't want that. Usually you'll just want to wait until everyone can get to the same area, and then you can use them then. What is what, River? Are you confused by this thing here that I'm doing? Oh yeah, I don't think I've posted... Have I posted the video that explains this? I'm not sure. Regardless, we are done here. That is how you level up, River. So you just walk out this way, it should trigger another cutscene. This game likes its cutscenes. It's very story-driven, I'm pretty sure I mentioned at some point. Hello, Chibi. Absolutely no noise in that scene whatsoever for some reason. And this seems like a flashback. It is a flashback. Look at Titus being popular with all the ladies.
I thought I had put my feelings for Xanarkin behind me.
Clearly not. I don't know what he just breaks into there at the end.
But they were there, and they grew inside me bigger and
like,
bigger.
what is he doing
I was
down
just
there?
about ready to burst.
Breaking into dance there. Whatever. He's breakdancing. Oh my god.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
Nope.
What do you want to do?
To scream real loud.
Are you kidding me? No, he's not, by the way. He was in fact not kidding you. So now we just have to continue back to the ship for one of the well, there's only two of those ship scenes, but the longer of the two ship scenes, in my opinion, the incredibly slow point of the game, but these should be real easy to kill now. I'm just gonna have her cast fire, yeah, just kill it. So we can kill these in one round now. I will not, for the sake of simplicity on my part, I'm probably not going to be cutting these fights out unless I get into an area where it's just a bajillion fights before I get anything useful done. But I will cut out the grinding fights. Because for the most part, these really usually aren't going to take terribly long. You know, whatever. Plus I'm making these in like 30-minute segments anyway. If you want to, you can just skip ahead. Not that bad. I was actually contemplating, and if you have any interest in this, just tell me in the comments or the stream chat or whatever. I was actually contemplating doing, this should be super easy, grind videos. He can just do that. You can water. And just have them at like 4 times speed or something, so you guys can actually see me grinding. Just it's not 4 hours of uselessness. It's maybe like, 20 minutes or something that you can skip if you want. I was thinking of doing that. Since I'm doing it anyway, I was just, should I record it or what? I don't know. How do you gift in World of Tanks? You go to the gift shop on the World of Tanks website, which has nothing to do with Final Fantasy whatsoever. Magical. So we're back here. You can buy stuff if you want. Once again, there's nothing left here that we would need or want, but excuse me, I had to sneeze there. Thank God for the mute button. That'd be fantastic. They're still working over there. We don't need to go over there. I believe we just have to continue towards the ship, which is over here. Yep. You can either not embark and do some more shopping or grinding or whatever, or you can just choose to embark. We're just gonna embark. There's really nothing you have to prepare for right now, so. The next part of this is Blitzball and a few more, obviously, fights. So, big story area here coming up. As if the entire game isn't a big story area, but whatever. Off to Luca in the most roundabout path possible. And it's nighttime on this trip. Oh my god, they have a day-night cycle in this game. Apparently they're all gonna go see Yuna again. She is a prime attraction, apparently. And inaudible conversation. That is a hint, by the way, as to how to continue this storyline. They're talking, they walk up there, that's a little hint as to where you need to go. I think we've already gotten everything on this boat that... Well, actually, no, there's one thing left that we need to do here. Other than storyline. Whenever it lets me go, here we go. There's a chest. Oh my god. So apparently the chest changed. So we're just going to go ahead and do a quick little loop around. We also need to give Owaka some more money. We should... Yeah, we have plenty. The more you give him, the cheaper his stuff becomes later, and I believe he gets better stuff. Could be mistaken. Hello, Owaka.
They ask a fortune for rags in Besaid and Kilika. Wow.
Excuse me, I did sneeze again.
Is in shambles.
I'm sneezing a lot for some reason. I'll give you some gil. How about that? Yes. We are going to give him 2,000 gil. You can actually give him all of your gil if you really want to, because to be honest, you're not going to be buying anything anyway, so I'd like to keep a few on me just in case, though. And I feel like I need to sneeze again. What is in the... Whoops. What is in the air that is making me sneeze so much? Good God. That pollen that's in the air or something. Jesus Christ. Oi. Man, I feel like crap now. Jesus. Maybe I need to close my door or something. Anyway. Let's check back down here in Chocobo Land and see if there's any stuff. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Quee. No, she still sings. Anyway. We don't need to hear her singing. We need to go onto the deck to continue. There's a few things here. One of them is on the back of the ship.
What y'all talking about?
It's a blitzball.
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm Titus. You're a douche.
Ah, I remember him. Guy from Kilika.
Huh?
You know, one of the Besaid Aurochs. Said something about winning the cup.
Oh, right. You're that idiot.
Yep, douchebag.
Don't call him that.
But he is an idiot. They don't
And
doubt
you're a
what it
douchebag.
takes to win the cup.
Well, they do now that I'm here.
Yes, they will win. He used to be the star player of the Xanarkand Abes.
Way to shout out things that make people laugh at you, you know? Good job.
Yeah, as if anyone lived in those ruins.
It's not ruins. There's a big city there. There is.
Awkward.
I, got too close to Sin and...
There is a city, really.
Right. Whatever your ladyship says.
Whatever your douchebaggy ship says. I really hate them, to be honest. They're kind of made to be hated anyway, so...